Yeah, I wake up clear skies, it's time to take that flight. Checklist on my mind, gotta do it alright. Patience in the pocket, keep the future in sight. Discipline's the engine, let it carry me tonight. Half size when it's choppy, keep the risk in control. Plan trade ideas, let the vision unfold. No trades is a trade, that's the truth that I hold. Make every move count, yeah, that's how you grow. Flip back through the pages yesterday in the log. HTF analysis cutting through fog. Red folders on the calendar, I'm letting them pass. 5 minutes from the open, now I'm sitting on my hands. Yeah, I wake up clear sky, it's time to take that flight. Checklist on my mind, gotta do it alright. Patience in the pocket, keep the future in sight. Discipline's the engine, let it carry me tonight. Hey, ABC setups keep the risk on track. I'm hitting max, man, never giving it back. Don't let a runner get in front of the plan. Take the base hit, stack it up, that's the jam. Every trade gets a story journal line by line. Copy trader set, yeah, the
Good morning, everyone.
And before I hit the button,
super
gotta
crazy
stop,
loud
gotta
again?
wait. Look for
It looks
reasons
right.
not to
Okay.
trade. That's how you elevate. It's patience, it's progress, it's lessons I learn. Every page in the journal makes the tables turn. From the pre-flight checks
Guys,
to
I
the
can't believe
moment
my
I
morning
play.
so
I'm just
far.
grateful for the grind every
Charted out,
single day.
perfect
Yeah,
trades.
I wake up clear
And then I
skies,
cut
time
this
to take
one at
that
break even
flight.
because it was about to be the New York Open.
Checklist on my mind, gotta do it
And
all
then
right.
it went to the full TP. I would have scalped it though for 5 points. And so the hard part about this one was that it actually went to my target, but I didn't have my order ready. It went really quick and back down. So at least I didn't take the loss on it, but then I did end up taking a loss on one of these wicks down here, the short. I got wicked in. And I also had this gold long I didn't take. That was huge. So yeah, the music is about to end. I didn't realize how loud it was going to be exactly, but there it goes. So yeah, I had this long here, didn't end up getting in it, and it totally rallied. Really good accumulation and breakout there. On ES, I had my long previous day value area low. We also had a breakout of this. It was pretty much just a breakout trade based on the price action. My long was from down here, right there. So I was only going for 5 points, and meanwhile it hit it, but I didn't have my orders ready. I was going to try to trill it up, and it wicked really quick. And then I closed it like right here, right above break even, and then it just rips. And my actual full target though, like chart wise, was point of control. So really annoying to see what would have been a winning day end red. I just hate it, but there's nothing I can do about it but move on. Yo, what up, Session Flow? How's your spider bite? What up, Augie official? Namzi? So yeah, just brutal. I mean, this whole week has been like that for me, so I just gave back so much. But I have these new accounts I'm working on here. We've been doing good in my New York stream, guys. So yesterday and today we crushed it, and I actually don't remember Monday. Maybe did we stream on Monday? I don't actually remember, but we crushed it yesterday and the day before. 2 winners on each stream, so I'm just gonna try to remember that energy. And either way, each trade, just try to make it a good trade. Do my best I can each time. So I got to make sure I'm in my right accounts now. I am copy trading this group of evals, and so I got Lucid evals here. I can't log into Lucid and be on Tradovate and Trading View at the same time. I don't think I can. I could try, but maybe I have another Tradeify account I can also take the trade on, like a 50K. I don't actually know if this account is blown or not. Let's see. Oh yeah, it works. All right, so I'm gonna take it on this 50K account if we get it set up, and meanwhile I'll copy trade in all my 25Ks. And so all these 25Ks, I need to make sure I have my take profit set on them, which for some reason it's not. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up. What was it on Lucid? 25K flex accounts. What is the consistency? 50%. So if we need on these, we need 1250. So 625 is the consistency rule. I'm going to put it on at 630. Okay, the other ones I have at 625. So I'm going to do 625 on each of these for the daily goal. All right, well, I need at least some music. So let's turn back on the jams. All right, so on these accounts, I'm gonna risk around 150 bucks per trade. And what we're looking for here is, man, I already got that move. That was my trade. Ah, that's so rough, guys. That's really rough to see. I mean, I guess I could have had my stop below these lows and target at point of control. And that's a beautiful trade. So I'm actually... if I did on the 30 minute, man, that totally worked out in the 30 minute too. The scalp also totally worked out. So today, like goal, oh, music's so loud. Wait, is the music better now, or is this good? It's still pretty loud, isn't it? Okay, I'll go like that. All right, well, I got my Lucid accounts ready to go. There are, how many in this group? We have 25K, 4 accounts. So I gotta copy times 4 lots. I gotta remember that 4 lots is an amount to do. So I'm gonna have to put it back on the micro chart, I guess. Well, no, in this 50K, I'll do minis. But on that chart, it's going to be micros, and I'll have to use... what if they use... I guess I'll use NinjaTrader to size. Yeah, so you know what? I will just use... I'm going to use micros. And look at this target from the other day. Smacked it perfectly. Look at that. That's wild. Clean trade here. So I am going to move my fib level just like I have on the ES chart. I'm going to go ahead and drop that up here. So we have previous day high, previous day low on RTH, high and low. Boom, like that. And everything else is looking clean, guys. Yeah, this trade from previous day value area low is super clean. Okay, I can't even. Where do I have chat? So yeah, now that I have Tradovate up, it's weird for me to find. I need to figure out a way to do my screens. All right, here we go. I got chat. The Ripper, what's up, Ripper? We got. Let's see who we got with us today, guys. We got Session Flow, Augie Official, Namzi, Luna. I passed the account on top one, 25K, which was given away last month on your stream. Let's go, Namzi. Passed it. GG's, man. Congratulations. Yes, looking strong. What's up, China? Trendy in the house. Ripper, hi Luna. I asked Top One Futures if they can, but the account I won last Friday to Daily Elite, they said Luna have to tell affiliate manager. Can you tell them? So they did send out the accounts. Ripper, which one is your email so I can double check? If you want, I can double check to make sure I sent your email, but just tell me what it starts with. Hold on, let me see. What did I send him? Because sometimes I mess that up. So I don't, unless you're one of these, I don't see you in here. Okay, we're gonna look up your email. Because Lido won, Medi won, TLD Futures won, Kuji won, and Brick won. So I'm trying to remember which one you had won. Hi Luna, ask Top One Futures if they can. I won last Friday. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna check that up right now. Luna Mod's looking it up right now as we speak. And so guys, I want to stay in the pocket, and what we're looking at here is kind of staying in this range. We have a pretty balanced distribution. Previous day value area high, higher. So I like the shorts from the highs. I really do. Shorts from the highs. And I like that long from down there, and I didn't make money on it, which is just crazy. Yeah, what up, Annie in the house? Luna, how do you trade IB? I trade 15-minute candle closes outside of IB. So I actually had... Now that New York's open, I won't do it anymore. But we also had like the IB range trade, which was the longs from these lows. So guys, everyone, welcome in. I hope everyone's having a good day. And I already had a rough morning here on the London session stream where all my trades looked good, and then I managed to get red, even though I called the move really well, and I would have hit my TP on one wick. It didn't close, blah blah. I already told the story when I started. So I'm staying locked in here for my next really good trade idea, and that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and peep at gold. I missed the gold long too. I didn't want to take it at the open, but yeah, that would have worked out, it looks like. And yeah, so I missed it. Dude, this was this other gold trade I was waiting for, and I didn't get my entry, and it played out so well. TP right here. Your second day here. How was your day? I've had a rough few days trading, so I'm like trying to stay positive and, you know, just going back to taking my trades. It's all good. But I've been doing good on my stream here. I just been getting chopped up in the London session. So I'm trading different accounts in London than I am now here. So I am trading these Lucid accounts, and I gotta make sure I have it ready to go. And that's gonna be times 4 contracts. And then risking, what did I say? Risking 120. Or no, 150. Okay, so I'm gonna get this on here so that I'm ready to go. If I get anything in the future, I can kind of already start to gauge out what my stop loss is and how many contracts I'm gonna need to risk 150. The levels are trading really clean today, I am noticing, and we're getting clean reaction off these fib levels. So let's see if we can revisit these lows and maybe get another long from down here. If not, we're gonna have the IB set in 15 minutes, and I'm gonna look for an IB breakout trade if we have confluence. Right now the confluence has been more to the upside, but NQ is actually looking a little bit more bearish. very interesting, guys. NQ versus ES right now. Anyone seeing this? So let's look at, we can look at NQ together too right here. So compared to ES, NQ is like all the way below these lows. So it seems like you were disqualified for the giveaway, Ripper. So if we rewatch the stream, it would explain it, I'm sure. And I'm guessing it's because of multiple entries. And so when people put multiple entries with like multiple email addresses, I don't actually remember what it was. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the stream, I guess. But it does look like you had been disqualified and that we ran other winners during that stream. I don't know if you remember that, but maybe it's because you weren't in the chat. You have to be on the stream when we claim it. There's multiple things that could have been, and so I'm gonna have to watch back. But yeah, you were not one of the winners on Friday. So if we get this IB setup, I will go over my setup. The other setup I'm looking at is this previous day value area low to previous day value area high, which we already traded it once. It's crazy to see NQ going right back down there. Let's look at the Mag 7 here real quick, guys. All red except for Meta and Amazon. Broadcom is also still green. And why? I'm gonna have to go back and listen to the stream, so you could do the same thing, I guess. I'm not gonna, if it's probably because you weren't on the stream when you won, or if you tried to have, if you had multiple entries. I forget though, but I see a conversation. I have a history of a conversation saying that you had been disqualified. What up, Insane Football? I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? I did have a rough trading morning for no reason. My trades were, like, my ideas were solid, and I just managed to end up red nonetheless, so really annoying. But we have this set of accounts here ready to rock and roll, and we're going to try to trade it disciplined and follow our plan here. So a couple ideas here would be some sort of IB breakout short. We haven't had IB set yet. We could have a bounce at these lows again, like the last trade I took that ended up being really good. I got out break even. Yeah, Ripper, if you weren't on the stream, then you don't get it. I'm sorry. Yeah. And the reason for that is because everyone gets multiple entries when we have, if we don't hit the like goal, then like today, say we don't hit the like goal, which we can do 60 likes. Okay, I think yesterday we did 70. We can do 60 likes, and if we don't hit it, then everyone gets an entry for tomorrow. So if you were here today, you're going to get a double entry for tomorrow. If we don't run it tomorrow, but then we run it on Monday, you're going to have 3 entries. So you can actually get a bunch of entries for the same giveaway if we don't end up hitting the goal. And so you do have to be here to win it. And so we'll just rerun it if you're not on stream. Yeah, thanks for being a team player there, Ripper. You saying congrats to the winner. Thank you so much for that. Yeah. Oh, we are holding this 50. So yeah, we're going to do 60 likes. We're going to go ahead and pin the form to the chat here. Lunamod dropped it in, but now it is pinned, guys. So if you want to fill out the giveaway form, that is going to be for a free account. If you were here since the last one, then you're going to have multiple entries, right? So you have good luck. You have better luck if you have more entries. You can't, I only have one account to give away. So it's I only have one type, and it's they do have activation fees. It's Elite Challenge from Top 1 Futures. I should get some Apex accounts again, huh? So I'm gonna be locked in here, guys. We got 8 minutes until IB is set. So IB trade is gonna be in order, and also maybe this value area low. So I'm curious from chat, guys, what are you feeling today? We can even do 1 for bullish, 2 for bearish, 3 for neutral. How about that? 1 for bull, 2 for bear. Three neutral. Took me a second to spell neutral. So I can't help but be a little bearish, I'm not gonna lie. So I guess I'm a 2, but that's just my bias. That's how I feel. If I'm gonna trade based on that, no, I'm gonna trade based on my setup. So we'll see what the market gives me. But that's kind of what I'm feeling here. So I'm just going to be patient here and wait for my setups, and that's going to be it. And we can keep our eyes on gold too, but I just got so burnt from gold. Well, I missed that trade, and I feel a little FOMO around gold. So at this point, and then I missed this trade too. So at this point, I'm not really feeling it. Maybe a break back down, but yeah, I'm not really feeling it. That was the trade I wanted, and it went out. It went perfectly. I just didn't get my entry. It took too long, so I turned off my order. I still think we have a little room up here. I could take a IB range trade off these lows, maybe on the 5-minute chart. All right, so IB's not set yet, but it's gonna be set in 5 minutes. And look at this big divergence here. Big divergence. All right, Traveler brought snacks. Let's go. Okay, so I don't have to try to entertain you guys. We can just sit back and relax. So speaking of this trade from the lows, next 5-minute candle, guys, is going to be an hour into this session. I am at this point. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's been pretty choppy here. So this is kind of tough. We maybe could get a short signal here. Yeah, especially with the CVD been selling off like this. We could end up getting a short. Something like this. So my sizing is going to be, is it just 2 micros with this strategy? If I do the 10-point stop loss, how should I do this? I guess I'll do 3 micros. Yeah, I'm gonna push it 150 bucks. 3 micros. So 3 times 12. I mean, sorry, 3 times 4 counts is 12, right? So for my copy trader, I'm gonna have to do 12 lots. Man, we might get this breakout here on this next candle. I was not expecting it to happen this quick. I really wasn't. Oh, never mind. Sorry, my bad, guys. We can't get the breakout on this candle. I forgot IB's not set yet. So it would have to be on the next candle. It would have to be on the next candle. So that's a whole other 15 minutes. And the other option though is that we get a reversal signal here once the IB set. So we end up getting the long on the 5-minute candle and we do the opposite. So my drawdown on these is 1,000, right? 1,000. I was like trying to convince myself to do 1 more micro. I forget what I was doing. Maybe I was doing 5 micros for this trade before. So I'm not going to get it here. We got to wait for this candle to close. I am thinking there is a chance we end up getting a long on the next 5-minute. So I'll be watching for that. And maybe yeah, I guess on this 50K I'll do 5, and on the 25K I'll do 3. All right, here we go. So IB is set, guys. Not the worst, but we don't have the div, so not the worst for like a bullish candle. No divergence, no entry here. We're gonna stay tight and let's wait to see what the market gives us. Holding above that 0.5 Fibonacci level. So in the bigger picture, if we zoom out here, we are holding these lows and we have room up to the highs. So we've kind of been making our way up. Holding above this 50% is nice. And again, we are above that value area low still. So I'm also I'm interested in a tap of that value area low and close back above for the same reversal trade that I looked for over here. Again, this is a 5-minute chart. So I'm going to see if we get any 5-minute setups down here. And in the meantime, I'm watching NQ and ES. NQ is making a much bigger move down, so let's not forget that. Look at NQ pushing these lows. And so we have two different ideas here. One would be the range trade of IB, and one would be the IB breakout. For the confluence at the moment, we do have the short. We don't have the long confluence. So I'm going to put that over here just so I have it. And I'm actually looking for the short until things prove otherwise. But if we get that breakout there, I'm going to consider this trade very seriously. And we can look on the 15-minute for that breakout confirmation. Man, I bet we have a div here on NQ though. Let me see. No, not quite. So we have 12 minutes left for this candle close. Department of Justice has opened an investigation into whether the NFL has engaged in anti-competitive tactics that harm consumers. Interesting. CVD is really selling off here, guys. So we have 10 minutes left though for this candle. So I don't think there's any reason for me to look for the long at this point. But the way I'm looking at this 5-minute chart is it has been pretty dang choppy, especially looking at NQ. It's like it's chopped back up. Ooh. With similar structure to what we have right now. So I'm not convinced one way or the other, and I don't have any setups anyways, so I'm not even interested. So I'm gonna just be patient here. But we are at the low of this IB range, so there's that potential to look for a reversal signal. I mean, we have like a 2-bar reversal or something we could take, but where is it? Right here. To IB mid, but it's not really. Oh, guys, I just got so sleepy. I've been trading already since 4 in the morning, so I can't blame myself for being a little sleepy. And keep moving like it had 3 coffees. Yeah, speaking of 3 coffees, you know what, guys? I'm gonna be right back. Let me see what we got. I might have to actually make some fresh coffee though. Oh, hold on. Yeah, NQ is breaking, is pushing on these lows. Not breaking yet, the actual lows, but slightly different structure here than, well, a lot different than ES. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm sorry, I keep yawning. Man, I had my fib level drawn kind of wrong on MES. Probably not on ES, because I was trading ES earlier. So guys, we had 2 good days, yesterday, day before, and we're just gonna try to stack some base hits here. So let's see what we get. This is kind of a nice divergence right here with a big wick down. Not everything else looks very bullish though, but it has been a little choppy. Yeah, I prefer the short with my confluences. Yeah, what up, Sovereign Pulse in the house? Yeah, and guys, Traveler says learning a lot here. Appreciate the analysis. And so really, like, I'm not trying to teach that this is like the best way or something like that, but it's just the fact I have my process, and I know when I follow my process, everything's better, right? So just following your process, whatever that is for you, I think is the most important thing. And because at the end of the day, like, I'll do my analysis. Like this morning I had the perfect analysis and I still ended up red just because of stupid issues and trade management and stuff. So really, you know, I'm just sticking to process over profits, and even after getting kind of wrecked a little bit, you know, I have to stick through it those times. So having a strategy, having a process, at least having a plan, makes that possible compared to just being like a fish out of water, or, you know, whatever, like a deer in the headlights. So I can go through these times of feeling all the things, but knowing it's like, okay, it wasn't my strategy, it wasn't my rules, it was the slight, like, it made me think about, there's this book, The Slight Edge, that I've been wanting to read. I had started it, but I didn't finish. But you know, it's a little thing sometimes, like the way that I put my order off by a tick, or not taking my profits when I have them, or like there's certain things. And at least by trading consistently, we can study those things and see what it is. So guys, this is a nice candle here. Not a bad candle. Yeah, ES is holding a lot stronger still than NQ. I don't think I'm going to want to long it. So I don't think I'm going to take this either way. I think I'm going to wait for the breakout short. But I have this potential for the long, but it's really just based on, yeah, we're too choppy here, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wait for the short. Yeah, what up, Mom Bucks in the house? Traveler says every time I enter, NQ chooses violence. NQ tends to choose violence in general. So how are you guys doing on the day? Anyone else chopped up like me? Because I gotta pay this bill. I just gotta notice that I didn't pay a bill. Let me see. Oh man, they make it so hard though to pay this one. I have to do it. There's no automatic payments, so they always send me an alert pretty much because I always miss it. All right, here we go. I'm gonna pay this real quick. Oh man, it's making me manually put in my credit card. I don't have it on me right now. I think I have it saved somewhere. Okay, I'm just gonna do this real quick. I don't want to have my internet shut off. Should the next giveaway be for my credit card number? That'd be an epic giveaway, right? Man, they make the billing process so hard. All right, so look at that. That's actually a nice man, that's actually a nice candle right there. So that already went 5 points. So we got that divergence. So this is what I was just looking at. So on this last candle, we got a nice divergence at the IBL. So there's a trade idea here. Stop loss right below those wick lows. Go to like mid. NYM. I mean NYIB mid. Or to VWAP, which we already hit. Oh. Oh, I used my old credit card. There we go. Okay, now I got to work. Guys, we're good to go. I paid my internet. Let's go. So yeah, that long just worked out from the IB range trade. Tapping into your temporary job. It's called replenishing the accounts. Green for the day. Nice, Kelvin. GG's. Good job, man. I've been just watching you trade so well lately, man. I'm so happy for you. And locking in that green and being done for the day shows a lot of discipline. Traveler says, do you use order flow and heat maps? I do. I have that up top. Yep, I got Bookmap and I got footprint chart. So yeah, we had this div here. I mean, the trade worked out. Look at that, boom. We didn't take that one though, because it's just so choppy here. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna put on my risk there. But with the 10-point stop loss, I actually like it better. So we're gonna stay locked in here. I still would like the breakout short to downside. So let's see if we can reject. Czar says the 15-minute orb work, but the range is so weak. Fail, I'd be long, so it worked this time. Gonna be patient holding it. Nice. Yeah, a lot of people, I've been watching those orb trades. Orb traders have been cooking in general. Mombug says green. I took the gold sell and made $460 to recover $161 loss from last night and done for the day. Let's go, Mombug. That's a great trade there. An interesting gold position. Right back up here, guys. Look at that. Let's see how we get up at the IB high. All right, so what I'm thinking here is there's a potential we sweep these highs and get a setup as well. It'd be a very similar setup to this one we had down here. Structurally, I mean, we can see this as like a higher low, so it looks bullish still. Maybe we can kind of break the structure back up, break these New York highs, right? The initial balance high, and keep going up towards previous day value area high. But for now, I'm also interested in the reversal trade from the high of this volume range. So I'm talking about, yeah, from yesterday's. Yeah, that's exactly what I have on. So I like that. And that would be this short from up here. So we have short from down there, long from down here. I didn't take, it paid. And then another potential breakout short down here, which I don't like as much either at the bottom of this volume profile. So let's see if we get this short from above. Man, that long is juicing. Oh. Oh. And that was a good long down there. But it had no bottom wick, so it would have been hard for me to get my entry. I like to be patient for that bottom wick. It tends to help me out more than it hurts me. Wait, session flow. That was you who got bit by the spider, right? Are you good? Man, who was that? Not you? I don't know if you heard. I asked in the beginning if you how you're doing. But maybe that was someone else who got bit by the spider. That was you, right? Yeah, so what happened? Was it like a poisonous spider? Can you confirm or... So they said you're fine? Dude, thankfully. Yeah, definitely Spider-Man now. So you might have been a radioactive spider. And they literally said you're Spider-Man now. That's hilarious. Guys, NQ reversed from those lows, even though it's looking so bearish. Right, let's look at NQ real quick. So that trade might have been cleaner on NQ. Yeah, never mind. No lower wick. GOOD. Good is good. Trendy's back out at break even on gold. Okay, let's go. Better than an L there, taking your break even. Good discipline. Guys, how long do we have? 3 minutes on this? I'm probably not going to get a setup here. I'll wait for this candle close. But then maybe I'll take a 10-minute break because I'm going to have to wait for another 15-minute candle. It's like I might as well be doing whatever. Maybe grab a snack, make that coffee. Make some fresh coffee. It's getting a little late though for me for caffeine at this point, so. Look at this chop, guys. So we are going to be looking to trade the range, looking for the short from above, long from below. And even though we had a really nice one there, I couldn't really get in it. We do have that giveaway going today, so hit that like button and we'll get that giveaway going. And also appreciate everyone using code Luna, your favorite prop firm. We got it on Lucid now too, so we got code Luna. We'll get you the best deal on Lucid, and pretty much most prop firms, well, major ones, not most of them. There's so many. Tradeify, Lucid, Apex, Top 1 Futures. Those are the main ones. Yeah, so we got 1 minute and 20 seconds for this candle. I really don't think we're gonna be able to get a trade here. And the EMA, I mean the CVD is totally chopped. So I guess I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna peek in at this candle close, but I might as well take a break. So I'm gonna say, man, I probably won't even wait 10 minutes, but really I don't need to come back for 10 minutes or so, because I'm gonna wait for the next 15-minute candle. So yeah, so I guess I'll just be back in 10 or whatever. I'm gonna do some like jumping jacks or push-ups or something, get the blood flowing to my noggin, and drink some water. Maybe I'll cave on the caffeine, but I think it's getting too late, so I'll just sit tight here. I want to make sure I stay locked in which accounts I'm trading. So I got the 50K on the screen. I'll be doing 5 micros, and for the 25Ks I'll be doing 3 micros. So it makes it easy that way. I'm going to use my systematic approach, which I like. It keeps it easy for me. I don't overthink it that way, and I'm kind of moving back to that, which I think makes sense. So I will BRB. Oh. Guys, I just read a really good review. I'm not going to read out on stream, but it was a review of me as a host. That's really nice, really kind. That's awesome. Man, I'm going to have to respond to that. I got a message saying, here's this review about you. I'm like, oh no. That's hilarious. So guys, I'm just gonna take a break. I got no trade here, so I encourage everyone, do some push-ups. Go get your eyeballs off the screen for a second, unless you are locked in right now and you're trading and you got a trade or whatever. I know we're all different strategies here, so go lock in or stay locked in if you need, or take a little break, go to the bathroom, go touch grass, and join me back here before this next 15-minute candle close, because maybe we're going to get a banger trade. And yesterday we did 2 bangers, and the day before that we did 2 bangers. I don't know what's been going on with me in London, guys, but I've been having a hard time in London. So let's keep it rolling. What's up, Chrono in the house? Let's keep it rolling, guys, and I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Guys, that was close to IB breakout there. No dice though. So next candle, we are getting a big divergence. So if this candle closes back down, I want to be looking for a short. And if the candle closes up, I'm going to be looking for a long. So we have a cool point here where we have a short based on the volume profile back into value. And we have a long based on just this momentum. Right now we have these EMAs, CVD grinding up right now and breakout on ES, but we don't have the breakout on NQ. So we have that same divergence going on here. NQ is weaker. So let's see if we get a fail back down here and we can maybe even short this on ES based on an RSI divergence. Could even look at it on the 5-minute. And let's run this thing. We got some football fans here. Not American football, of course, soccer. Guys, as an American from the US of A, I don't really know that much about soccer, even though I played in high school. And I'll go play pickup games actually here. So I don't really know much about it though when it comes to professional. I won't lie. So here we go, guys. Look at this. I like it. I like it. We could do 3 on the, all right, 5 on the 50K and 3 on the 25Ks. What if I don't get 60 likes, but then will we with the giveaway? So if we don't hit 60 likes, you get an entry for tomorrow. So if you did today's form, that's going to be an extra entry. Only fill it out once per day. And if someone's like spamming a lot of entries, we're just going to delete all of them. But if you fill it out on accident one day, don't worry. We're just going to delete the duplicates. You get 1 entry per day, and that will go towards the next raffle or whatever, the next giveaway. So we will be able to give you extra entries for each day that you were here that we didn't hit it. Because I only have so many giveaways, and I'm not asking other companies for giveaways right now. I just don't want to bother them. They're so busy, and I don't do that many in sales. But if you want to help with that, guys, use code Luna, and let's run it up, and I'll get some more giveaways for you. Wow, here we go. NQ still struggling though, below this NYB high. So we'll get a little divergence here as well on the boom. Bada boom, bada bang. Should we check in with Discord? What's up? How are you guys doing? What's your guys' bias? Sorry to hear that. Gave back those profits. Yeah, I would be into the short here if ES can close back down and under IB. But if in 10 minutes, if NQ can close above 25,113, I'm gonna be looking for the long. So guys, do we have 60 likes? Yeah, NQ going for both sides of IB, exactly. This long was good down here. That long right there was totally good. I got there's just this chop here, guys. Well, I also I had the long right here too. Where is it? I had this long right here, and I cut it, and then it blasted. Because we do have 29 likes, so that's really good. 60 likes, we'll run a giveaway. And if not, we'll give you an extra entry for tomorrow. So I am still open to taking this short. We're gonna need another candle most likely though. So well, we got 8 minutes. We'll see how this settles out. It could definitely come back down. So I would take this short if we could close back down. Definitely take it. Big top wick like that, the top of the range, volume down. Take it for a scalp it. Yeah, I already just said that, but if it doesn't get 60 likes, we'll wait and give you an extra entry for the next time. So all right, so I'm gonna wait for this 15-minute candle and make sure I got my squawks on because I don't have the volume on. There we go. Oh yeah, so tomorrow we have CPI, inflation data. All right, take it easy, Mom Bucks. Hope you had a good session. Enjoy your day. Alright, so I got my Lucid accounts locked in here, ready to go. Six minutes for this candle close. Nice attempt at that previous day value area high. I still think we could get on up there. Look at gold still rallying here. Beautiful thing to see. I liked the long, but I didn't have my setup. I already missed my setup from down below, so we can't take that. Man, where's my phone? Yeah, look at this big difference between NQ and ES. Really seeing it here. Making me open to the short. I don't have any levels up here, but we kind of did run these highs. We're gonna have to wait. I mean, I see that we have this div short here, no top wick. Could take it with a 2-bar reversal right here, targeting 5 points. Stop loss at that high. That's a pretty aggressive entry based on the RSI divergence. Meanwhile, NQ, let's look at it. No divergence. But it's still below NYIB high. So I'm going to wait and I'm not going to take it. If they both were looking the same, maybe I would take it. They're not. So I'll have room up in this range really, but I think we get more edge from the edge when we have this type of volume profile. Yeah, if you filled it out yesterday, business lens, then you get an extra entry from yesterday. You get one per day, so you're gonna have a bunch of entries when we actually do run it. So that, but you got to be here. You got to be here. Only someone who's here will win it, and you got to be live too. You got to be watching live. You can't be catching up. All right, guys. Everyone in the chat here. Curious, are you green on the day? Put a 1 in the chat if you're green, 2 if you're red. Also, just an accountability check, you know? I won't even read them all out, but if you're green, put a 1 in. If you're red, put a 2 in. What's up, Ms. Venture in the house? Oh, man, I forgot. I was talking to you about coming on the stream. Do you want to come in the stream tomorrow or Monday? Daily loss limit in one account, green in the other. Let's go. Red, red. Part of trading, right? I'm red. And I could have easily had a good day. Easily. I should be up at the bare minimum. I should be up $56 in all my accounts I trade it. Instead, I'm down $450 in 3 of them. Annoying. So here we go, guys. Right back down to IB. Big divergence. I think I'm gonna be getting ready for a failed auction trade. I know I have to change the name. IB range trade. And I'm gonna just send it. Oh, I'm gonna look at Tradeify stats. I forgot. So Tradeify has their own dashboard, and so does Lucid. So right, doesn't Lucid? I think so. Has their own journal, so I can review my funded accounts. Oh, I got 2 Tradeify 100Ks. So I need to set up all these copy trade groups. All right, we got that candle close. I wasn't paying attention. We got the IB breakout, but not on NQ. We do have a big bear div too. NQ is below the IB, but it didn't tag it yet, so I don't have any trade. This is a situation where I'm gonna have to be disciplined. I do have the IB breakout on ES, but not on NQ. I do have all of my confluences as well, guys. So I kind of still like it, even though NQ is misbehaving, but then we have this 15-minute divergence. So I'm kind of struggling on that decision there. I really want to long it. I'm not supposed to. That would have been the long right there. I don't know where we would have gotten filled. I'm gonna have to sit out with what NQ's doing. Alright, I could get my entry. I could re-enter it right now. And the reason I would still do it, even though NQ didn't make the breakout, NQ still looks bullish to me. But the way NQ's been chopping, I guess I'm gonna have to sit out of it. And this looks good. Oh! Guys, I was so close to taking that trade. Beautiful move here. Previous day high. Look at that. I mean, sorry, previous day value area high. Oh my gosh. What happened? I was so close to taking that long. Because the CVD looks so good to me. And the EMAs were good, but NQ didn't close above, so I was scared to take it. Well, there she goes. I was starting to like the short, so I was waiting to see if we close back below. And look at that, guys. Holy smokes. That's the previous day high. I almost wanted to short that previous day high, but we'll wait for the sweep and close below. Maybe even on the 30-minute. Look at this. We're interacting with these highs here. Man, guys. Well, we have 30 minutes for the candle close, for the 30-minute close. This market is just the worst right now for me, guys. It's really hard for me to watch that happen. Today, I mean, at least it wasn't happening as me taking a loss, right? Like, I just decided to take the trade and then shoots down, you know? What the heck was that? This market has been hard. Still waiting for your payout to process before you can trade. Well, that's a great reason not to trade. Yeah, what's up, Cave Trader? I haven't seen you in a minute. All news based. Yeah, it really is. Like, I almost just wanted to tag that for your short too at these highs. If we hit previous day high, I would have thought about it. But instead, I'm going to wait for the candle close. Maybe we take this. Maybe we do start looking for the short a little more seriously here. But man, that just got me. And gold is just flying. My long entry would have been down there. I mean, this was, I would have taken that as a scalp, but look at that go. I mean, huge upside. NQ made the breakout. Okay, Netanyahu says negotiations will focus on disarming Hezbollah and establishing peace between Israel and Lebanon. Netanyahu, in light of the repeated and ongoing appeals from Lebanon to open direct negotiations with Israel, I instructed the cabinet yesterday to open direct negotiations with Lebanon at the earliest possible time. Netanyahu, Lebanon seeks direct talks. Israel agrees. Yeah, I want it to fail. Really, actually, I want to short. The crazy thing is, though, NQ's actually looks like it might end up closing above IB this time. So then I still have that IB breakout, but we're at the top of this range. So no trade. Candle by candle. I don't have an account, so what should I put? I guess 0, no trades. You're trying to guess Lunamon's name? I say it all the time on here. I say it all the time. Because I don't think he cares I say it, but maybe he does. Maybe I shouldn't say it anymore. Is your name Tyler? Is it Alex? That's hilarious. I mean, you could try to guess Tom. Tom is a good name. What about Matthew? Or is it Jason? Maybe his name is William. It could be Zach, though. You never know. Bro, what if it's Zach? Bro. So guys, let's see what happens here. If we get this candle close below previous day value area high after that sleepy sweep, we could maybe argue for a little short. Dude, it could be even maybe Dylan. It could be Doug. Perhaps Michael. Watching candles. So gold is flying. NQ is looking juicy. We got the triple Q pushing up above 600s again. We got a mixed show here from the Mag 7. The SPY is pushing at these highs from a few days ago or yesterday, and then previous day highs, right? Nvidia is green. These are 30-minute charts here. We got Microsoft, Meta, pushing here, Meta and Nvidia, right? Meta had some deal or something. I don't even know what it was, but Tesla, I can't believe Tesla retraced that whole move. Apple, guys, we are pushing here. Let me switch back. Look at this. Jeez Louise. All right, Apple, Amazon is flying. Google is looking really nice. YM flying. Russell is catching up, not quite breaking those highs. ES pushing at those highs, previous day highs. NQ not quite there yet. Gold flying. Crude grinding up, actually. Interesting. Bitcoin is still at 72,000. Let's go. I'm still long a little Bitcoin here. You can see my trade. I already TP'd twice. And then I'm holding a runner now. And stop loss is in profit. So I could also look for trades on this account. Ooh, ETH. Yeah, so look at us push towards these previous day highs again. Man, that breakout there was solid. Luna, what do you think about ES? Well, it hit previous day high and then go selling. That's what I am banking on here. I hate trading this news market though. Whoever said that, yeah, it's all news. Like, I'm so over it. I'm also just over the, like, can't we all just be friends, guys? Can't we all just get along and be nice to each other? And I need to build a new playlist. Netanyahu's statement comes after phone calls he held yesterday with President Trump and White House envoy Witkoff. Senior U.S. official said Witkoff asked Netanyahu to calm down the strikes in Lebanon and open up negotiations. Just calm down the strikes. You know, maybe a few strikes. You're getting closer. You got a balance of 996 in your Lucid Flex. Let's go. Are you following your plans? Should you lock it up, boss? Might be time to lock that puppy up. So we are getting that NQ breakout, but we're at the top of this range right now. NQ though is starting to push, and we have a lot of room up for NQ's previous day high with the initial balance breakout right now. So I might still consider, man, I'm kind of, I can't long into these highs. I just really can't. Okay, I have to wait. Nice, you're locking it up. Let's go. Done for the day. Green. End of the day green on that account. Let's go. I know the other one you're locked out of, so I forget what I was gonna look at here. So man, I kind of like the long better on NQ now. CVD just blasted, guys. Man, really hard for me to long from here. I have all the signals to do it, but it could just drop. Like looking at ES here, and so let me delete this. Oliver. That's a good name, Oliver. All right, guys, candle closed. Man. I'm like allowed to long that. But after these highs here, NQ still has room up. My confluences are super bullish. Guys, I think I'm gonna do it. So here we are. I'm gonna do it. Let's see if we can get to this previous day high. I'm not in these other accounts. There we go. Wow, it's so loud. Ah, I hate trade. I forgot about Tradovate doing that. Guys, what the heck? Tradovate, how are you gonna do me like that? Okay, so this is a scalp trade. So I'm just going for a quick scalp. Let's see if we can get 5 points. Pretty much just to this high. One more test of this high. One little test of that high. Come on, baby. One little test. Is that too much to ask for? I think we could hit previous day high also. Here we go. I'm gonna follow my rules though. There it is. That's pretty much it. That's it. Okay, I'm gonna drop that down. There we go. What? How did it fill my stop? I dragged it up and it screamed at me, stop filled. Alright, guys, I wanted to get that previous day high, but we're out. That's it. We're done. Alright, quickie. Otaku. No. I said it's not an O. Okay, so. Yo, Miss Kate in the house. Let's go. Well, we got our trade. It's nice. Oh. Oh, yeah, okay. Yep, $100. Okay, let's stay locked in though, because I might end up still getting a short here. We just tagged previous day high. So guys, that trade, I don't even want to journal anything right now. That was I'm feeling lazy. That was a initial balance breakout, long. Guys, I'm feeling really lazy with my journaling. After getting chopped up, you don't want to journal it. It feels so bad to have to relive it. Like, I have to take time before journaling it, is what I feel like. Oh, but it's probably better. You gotta release it. You gotta do the journal. So I've been really bad with journaling this morning. Oh, so that trade was, oh wait, what? Oh yeah, these were 9. Man, I have to go back. That's annoying. Alright, so I took this in 100. No, I didn't take it in 100K. I took it in Tradeify 50K. MES. It was an initial balance breakout. I took it with the scalp model. Type, continuation, key level, IBH, long. Oh my god, guys, I didn't journal any of my trades here. Man, I'm so bad. That's when I know I'm on tilt. VWAP is below and up. $15-minute. So we just made 90 after commissions, 86.80 because of those evals. Took the long at top of range with momentum because we had momentum. So I'm gonna look for another one. But W's in the chat, y'all. We got our trade. We took our profit. That was in a bunch of evals, and then one funded account that's already down. So here's the P&L in there. 25K accounts. So I'm stacking the base hits, trading good. Oh, and now Miss K is kicking me off. Well, I'm not going to touch those accounts. I have Tradeify. I have 3 Tradeify 20. What? Only 2? 3? Man, I thought I had 5. Oh, there's not an order. Yeah, I have 3 Tradeify evals. I could just do my stream until noon. This could be at 10 to noon. This is juicing. Oh yeah, it kicks me off. Yep. So we're logged in. Beautiful long. Let's see if we reject these highs and come right back down and take the short in our Tradeify 25K accounts. They're ours because I share the experience with you. Not our trade though. Everyone should take their own trades. Five minutes for this candle close, and man, it is pushing. So that was a great trade. I already almost forgot to journal the rest of it. Oh, it's only one account. That is right. 86.8. Still going here. We got a little momentum. Maybe NQ is going to push for those previous day highs here. I don't know. NQ's hitting that value, previous day value area high as well. All right. Beautiful trade. Base hits. Stack. Guys, can we do YouTube Inception? Can we watch other YouTube while being on stream, or is it going to block our stream or something? Because that would actually be kind of cool. Not kicking you out, just trying to slow down the tilt a whirl. Yeah, I definitely don't want to go on tilt. I'm not tilted at the moment, but I guess I've been kind of tilted over the past couple weeks on some level, so you're probably right. If I deny it, then you're probably right. I know if I'm like, hey, I'm going to get defensive about, hey, no, you go off tilt. But yeah, I definitely am not going to let these accounts go green. So that's one of my things I'm going to try to be with is green, lock it in green. One and done trade. I held for my full TP and that's it. So I'm going to kind of stick with that model. So yeah, who else is on right now? That's what I was thinking. It'd be fun to actually, like, can't we just watch other channels while being on this channel too? Isn't that a thing that people do, or does it block you? I guess maybe I should ask. Dude, I just had the weird I'm about to share this tab, and then a video that popped up is how I there's no way. There's a short in my feed about getting intimate as a conjoined twin, and I'm like, okay, yeah, this is why I'm not going to share my YouTube screen. It's because of stuff like this comes up. Like, this is my algorithm, guys. Look at that. So this is my algorithm right now. Hold on, let me hide my video. What's going on? How I get intimate as a conjoined twin. Bro, this is why I'm never gonna share my YouTube again here. Okay, so what do we got in my algo? We got prop for match. Okay, that's awesome. We got World Series of Poker, Afro House Jazz, Tradeify, oh, Fundit Brothers, who's on stream today, conjoined twin, avoid touching receipts. Definitely avoid touching receipts, guys, if you don't know. Chicken Yard, more poker, and oh, an electric Nissan Leaf. All right, so there's my algo. I just had to like pull the band-aid off and show that if we're gonna end up watching other streamers. But is it not gonna like kick me off or something? Because my YouTube is turned to monetize. Maybe I have to turn off monetization. I'm gonna have to do. So this is still rallying. I'm scared to hit it because my video is monetized. I'm gonna do some research real quick and see if I'm allowed to do that. Guys, that long would have kept paying. Good, love to see it. All right. Oh, we're hitting these fib levels up here, guys. I really want to short this. Session highs here. We're hitting session highs on NQ and MES. NQ is about to hit previous day high up here, guys. I might just, I'm gonna short this. So I could at least wait for 30-minute closes and be disciplined. So we have 27 minutes for this 30-minute close though. Guys, part of me wants a short if we tap this fib. I'm gonna wait for the closes. Yo, what up, Brick? I took a scalp on it, but I took my scalp from below the breakout point. So that breakout was crazy, but I took like 6 points on it or something on ES. I'm back to minis too. Well, actually, no, this was 25K count, so this was micros. But I started minis again this morning in my 100K. Guys, this is a short right here. But I'm not touching it. Yeah, now look, we're previous day high on NQ and we're at the fib extension on ES, so I really want to short this. I really want to short it. And gold is flying too. Gold is up at 48.22 also. Guys, I want to short this. Should we do it? Or should I wait for the candle close? I think I have to wait for the candle close, but guys, that's textbook right there. Look, it already went 5 points. So I could have taken that trade, guys. That was a textbook trade. I think my coach would have taken it. I bet he did take it. I'm going to ask him if he took it. But I'm waiting for candle closes. So I'm going to wait for this. I mean, I've been trying to wait for 30-minute candle closes. I might even do a 15 in this situation. So I'm gonna wait for this 30-minute close or 15-minute close. Maybe try to short this back towards previous day high. Guys, anyone in that long in chat? Yeah, if you're not on the stream, go do your prayers. That's more important than the stream, but of course. But if you're not on the stream, if we were on the giveaway, you can't win it. So you got to be here and say, hey, I'm here. Guys, that short, I called that short really well. I was too scared to take it. Nice, commentator Sirius. I rode that long up from 25.080 to the weekly high at 25. Oh man, why don't? Oh where's my weekly level? What is the weekly high at? 25.250. Dude, I have a monthly high there. Do I not have the weekly highs turned on? Yeah, I do. Guys, that was a nice short. Oh, I'm feeling the FOMO that I didn't take that. It's just so clean. That rejection, while ES is at the fib extension and NQ is at previous day high, it was just perfect. That's exactly what I want to see. Alright, who's... Oh, I got multi-pull Texas. Oh, so coach didn't take it either. He says it's not time yet. Yo, what's up, Struggler? Oh yeah, he's on micros, yep. He'll make like $1,000 though in micros in a day. Well, shoot. That was a good push. I might take this close below, but the 30-minute candle closes are maybe a little more what I do for the strat. Miss K, when are you coming on stream? Are you gonna join me ever? I mean, that would be like an epic stream. You'd be a hot guest. Everyone would want to come watch. What a day. This market is really mentally challenging, to say the least. Lost track of how many times I've changed my directional bias. Yeah, I feel you, Calm. A senior Israeli official says the direct negotiations between Israel and Lebanon will begin next week. The first meeting will take place at the State Department in Washington. The U.S. side will be led by the ambassador to Lebanon. Israel will be represented by its ambassador to Washington. I don't know how to pronounce the name. The Lebanese side will be represented by the ambassador to Washington, Nada Hamadeh. Guys, they just built my favorite crappy restaurant here. which has been around forever. They just built one nearby. And so I might be eating a little too much Mexican food. China gave up. It's what I get there is really simple. I either get the carne asada street tacos, so it's just steak and onions, pretty much, right? Cilantro, onion. I mean, yeah, onion, cilantro, lemon, steak, or super good tempeh burrito. Well, I mean, I got that long, guys. We stacked another day, another dollar. I need to do my analysis. I need to do my journaling in the prop for match channel. Guys, I'm going to do my journaling right now live. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. So, shoot. Okay, I'm going to take 5 minutes. We got 16 minutes for this 30-minute candle close. Unless I want to take this. Okay, hold on a second. Let me answer this. All right, so we do have this 15-minute candle close. After that big wick, I'm kind of intrigued to take it back down to a previous day high. Big rejection on NQ. CBD's still been pushing though. We just got the candle open. Oh, that is that is the new candle. That's a pretty big stop. Yeah, so I'm not going to take this. We're going to have to wait for the 30-minute. Oh, that is the 30-minute. Oops. What am I doing? Here we go. Okay, here's the new candle. So that's kind of perfect. Guys, I'm going to take it back below both fibs. Which accounts is it? Tradeify? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to take it. So it's just my Tradeify accounts, right? And how many am I supposed to do? How many orders? It's 3 accounts. And they're 25K. So 3 times 3, that's 9. Oh, I almost did it on ES. Guys, cooked. Yeah, it's only 3 accounts. So it should be 9. Yep, there we go. So 3 lots. These are 25K accounts. Tradeify. Oh, perfect. 5-point target there. $5,825. Oh my god, guys, I had a meeting. Shoot. I gotta go. Guys, that's it. I'm out. Peace. Bye. That's it. I have to go. Bye. Alright. See ya.